Hello, and welcome to today's family. I'm Dr. Albert Kitcher, and like always, we come to you this time in order to have a conversation and also impart to you what we have to share as far as life, relationship, and living on this planet is concerned. We have been doing this for years, and we know that it benefits you based on your feedbacks and your reports. So please, I would like to also encourage you, if you are here, especially for the first time today, to find a moment and like this channel and invite a friend to come and join with you. Also, because our programs are usually built one on the other, I would encourage you to listen to previous programs in order for you to actually get, the full content of what is being spoken about or talked about. Now, this is a topic we have started on mentoring and succession, which we started last week. And therefore, it will be good that you listen at least for the last week's one. Why? Because what we're going to share today is going to be continuation from there. We have looked at the whole issue of the importance of being, mentored and being a mentor. Without a mentor, there will not be a mentee. Without a mentee, there will not be a mentor. One needs the other. But we don't bring people into place of perpetual followership, or you will be a mentee forever. If you have been mentored as a mentee by a mentor, then you would have to grow into being also a mentor. What you receive, you would give to others. And we say that mentors don't build institutions. Mentors don't build structures. Mentors build people. So it is very important that you focus on people. And we are talking about the mentor as the leader right now. We will later come to the role of the mentee. Why? Because it is very, very important that both sides understand and know what is required of them. So you must be people-centered and people-focused. Yes, sometimes you need a structure in order to contain the people that you need to invest in or to mentor. So when you have a place, we are not saying that if you are a mentor, you don't have to think about structures, buildings, and stuff. But building is not your primary aim. Your primary aim is to invest into people. And the greatest investment that you can get or make is to invest in the people who you are mentoring. It is very, very, very important. You see, sometimes people spend all their wealth, all their time, all their talents in order to secure like a premises and an edifice, and then it becomes, empty. Today, we have so many institutions that have been built to educate people, and because they aren't people, they are not able to get the full use of those edifices that have been structured and built in order to educate, people. It is very, very important that we understand that we build buildings in order to build people. And without mentorship, without the leaders, without the people in the front, nothing would happen. It is not possible for anything to start, for anything to begin, for anything to improve or even develop without the role that is very, very important of mentors. As a mentor, you are expected to actually look for the best in the people that you are mentoring and guide them and impact them in order for them to be able to fulfill what it is that they have to do. It is very, very important. Without the role of a mentor, success is not fully guaranteed. You may have patches of success here and there, but you may not have all-round success. So it is very, very important, like we said last week, that as you are investing in people, make sure you are deploying yourself. By employing others. That is, you are empowering the next generation because you will not last forever. Employ others whilst deploying yourself. You see, when you deploy yourself, it means that you have made way for the next person, the next generation. Of course, you don't deploy yourself when you are not yet done. You don't deploy yourself when, the time is not right. But none of us on this planet will be around forever. So knowing that things are taking over, and with time, you lose, so many things physically and, mentally and so on and so forth. So in your prime, you must be raising up people who will take on over the baton from you. Understand life like a relay race where one has to run and hand over the baton to another. But by the time you are handing over the baton, the one that is receiving and the one that is giving should all be on the track and should be running. It is so important. And this is where mentoring, this is where leadership, this is where, going ahead in order to give to the next level is very, very important. So please make sure that you not only get yourself in position, but you employ others while deploying yourself. It is so important. And your leadership or your mentorship is not measured by the number of people, we have said that you are seeing to, but it is actually measured by how many leaders you would reap. You need to get this insight, because it is true that as a leader, you may not know everything. So leaders also learn from others, but then they keep what is their line, the area, the specific path that it is that they have to take. I read a lot of books, literature. I learn from so many people. I listen to and attend quite, a number of seminars and online, forums. I get so much information, but when I receive these informations, they don't inform necessarily my move or what I do, but I take those information and package it and see how they will be relevant in my journey and in my role as a leader, as a mentor, as a facilitator. So that makes me rich, and that makes me get things that I may have to struggle, take years to research and get the importance of it. By going to these seminars, people who have already gone ahead of me, they will do it. So if your mentee sees you being also mentored, it brings some kind of hope that you are not just saying do this, but it is something you also do. You will never grow to the place where you will never need any input from anyone. The second thing is that as a mentor, you need to be able to also lead others clearly in the path, explain to them where they have to go, what they have to do, where they have to be. A mentor would look at the mentee to find out what is the path that he has to take, and he will begin to take him through that path. I want you to understand that in life, you cannot do everything by yourself. You need to get others. And you must be thinking through the next steps, the next ways, the next generations, the next innovations. I was recently in an exhibition, and it was all about the future of the future. Oh my goodness. And it looks like things that are going to come, we cannot even perceive it, because it's going to be almost out of this world for the present time that we are living in. But come that future, it is going to be the norm, and we would get into that future. Therefore, we must be ready now to begin to prepare our way into, living in that future. So we must think beyond ourselves. If everything you do dies and finishes with you, you have not achieved anything. There are challenges that we will face. There are obstacles that will come along the way. There are issues that will prop up along the way, but that should not make you not to be a mentor. That should not make you not to be a leader. One of the challenges is mentoring itself. Mentoring as an act is a challenge, because you decide to commit and to devote yourself into nurturing and bringing the best out of someone in order for the person to fulfill his goal. Another challenge is that if what you learn or achieve or accumulate or accomplish dies with you, then you fail the next generation. So there is a challenge of making sure that whatever it is that you have received, you impart it to the next generation. If it dies with you, you have robbed the next generation of the wealth that they can ride on, and they may have to go back to the backyard and start digging all over. What is it that you are living? What is it that you will call the legacy? It is absolutely important. Also, we must show maturity and self-confidence. That is another challenge. A mentor is a father. A mentor is a leader. A mentee is like a son or a follower. How would you build that trust and confidence? Should you be faking it, even if you are scared or you are afraid? No. But you must understand the way you build confidence is when you have researched, when you have control, when you have the language, when you have what it takes to bring out what it is that is needed to get the person to the next level. You gain that trust, you gain that confidence, you gain, that power in order to move forward. Many people are not confident because they may understand the material, they may know what is supposed to be done, but they don't have the words to articulate it. So you need to work on all these sides. You must be a wide reader. You must really research beyond your own findings. Many people know a lot of things that concerns them, a lot of things that they need in order for them to get to where they want to go to, but they don't know much more to help other people. But as great and good mentors, we have to know so much in order to be able to help the next generation. Please, if you are a mentor, I want to encourage you to research. I want to encourage you to train yourself, get the language, get the articulation, get, the stuff that is needed to make you an authority, because nobody is going to follow someone who looks like he's looking for the way himself. It is so, so important. Like I tell you, I have mentors. I have people who I receive stuff from, and they are so good that they impart me with what I need. And once I receive it, I research it, I adapt it. I'm able now to give the same to another person, not because I just got it from someone, but because it is part of who I am. The way confidence will come into your, articulation is when you yourself have gone through it. Many people do presentations that they never even read through to the end. A mentor should be on top of his business. A mentor should not be self-focused. It should not be someone protecting himself. A mentor should look outside. A mentor should invest in the next generation, not in the next position, as we said earlier on. This is today's family program, and I'm Dr. Albert Kitcher. And we are here to help you. We are here to communicate with you. We are here to impart. And like I always say, if you have, any contributions, or you have any information, or you have any, points that you feel would, enhance what we're saying, you are free to write us, contact us, and send these things to us. And we will gladly share it with everybody, because what we're doing is we want to form a platform of people who want to go somewhere, and that we learn and share ideas. So none of us knows it all. But at this point, I am sitting behind the screen. I am the one doing the presentations, but behind me are quite a number of people who input and who bring stuff, and we all leave it out, and then we bring it to you. Like I said, there is nothing that we share here that we just bring it in the raw shape. We take it, we use it, we research, we know it works, and then we present it to you. So we will still be on this topic of mentoring and succession, and I know it's very helpful to you, so we will not stop. There are quite a few things, and this month we are actually zeroing in and focusing on this. And I believe this second part of mentoring and succession has been helpful to you. Till we meet again next week, I'm Dr. Albert Kitcher, and I look forward to hearing from you and to seeing you. And remember to like this channel, invite a friend, and let's all learn together and grow and have the best of everything. Till I see you next week, remain strong, learn, and be either a mentor, a mentee, and receive what you need. See you later. Bye-bye.